Hello, Umut. This is the first video I made for you to pick up some of the Chinese, not only pronunciation but phrases to use. Okay, so we'll start from 10 terms in Chinese and maybe 7 to 8 phrases to learn. And then if you're interested, we could add some writing, like the calligraphy that I gave it to you last time.
Remember we had this conversation. I asked you how I asked the Turkish about the upload and download speed in the hotel suite. Yeah, and here is download 下载 and take a look. X in pinyin is usually sh sound, okay? 下载 and then upload 上传 Well, you need to remember 传 上传 is very important because if you pronounce it wrong, then it would be like a joke. Okay, I'll tell you about it later. Okay, so now you notice 下 means down, 上 means up. Okay, so later on we're going to write these two words. Okay, and then we have this fast and slow. Okay, so fast, 快 slow, 慢 So you can see the contrast of adjectives here, and you quickly will learn. And I will provide you with some sentences. Okay. 下载上传快慢 You know, I review our conversations a lot, and I love them. And in this conversation, I found one word very useful, not only in Turkish, kaç, like kaç lira, kaç something, and in English as well, right? How much? 多少? How much? 多少? How much? So you can ask, how much money? How much is this thing? Or how much do you want? Like that. So how much? 多少? Very useful. Okay, therefore, we not only considered, remember not only the internet speed, but the location as well. Comparing to terrace, this place is perhaps bigger and lighter, yeah. And this has one room only. However, I think that, yeah, it looks more spacious. I checked the map. 地图 map. 地图. And so we could also say we read the map. Okay? 地图 map. 多少地图 And this is our landlord, and I believe it's a he, right? Because you told me it's a he. Jihan. And then actually he responded really, really fast, comparing to all the other landlords. Well, right here it's the simplest one. I found the hello term, merhaba. 你好 你好 Okay, right after checking out the hotel to stay, and I do have to take a look at the really strict quarantine regulations here in Taiwan. Really, really strict. And on the webpage, they provided a lot of quarantine hotels, and some hotels they don't want to reveal themselves in case they affect their, how the hotels will work and how people would imagine what's going on there. To avoid all these from happening. They actually list some. Therefore, I need to make a phone call. So right there, you can see a lot of phone calls according to what kind of hotels or where would you like to stay for the 14 days. Well, they say 14 days. Actually, it's 15. You have to add 1 day. That is the day of arrival, and that day doesn't count. So we have 3 places, and this page is pretty hard. Okay, 新北市. 新北市. That's New Taipei City. Okay. Next one, 桃园. 桃园. That is Taoyuan. Okay, where the international airport is located. Last one is 新竹. 新竹. It's called a windy city, a city of wind, because it's always windy there.
你好，新北市，桃园，新竹。
Let's see some useful expressions. First one, 看上面. 看上面. So 看 is look or see, look at, watch. Yeah, but for here is look. So look up. 上, we talk about this, right? 上传, that is upload. So 上 is up. 看上面, look in the sky. 看上面, what's in the sky? Look up. 看上面. In contrast to look up, we have look down. 看下面. 看下面. And see the intonation here. Also like down, down, down. 看下面. Down, down, down. 看, as I said, look. 下面, as we said before, 下载, that is download. So 下 is down. 看下面, look down. I don't know what you look down at, but look down means to lower your head. Look down. 看下面. Next expression, pretty useful. 快一点. 快一点. Hurry up. You're gonna be late. Hurry up or hurry. 快 means fast. 一点 means a little. Hurry up. 快一点. 快一点. Okay. Quite the opposite of 快一点, hurry up, is to slow down. Okay. So when people are speaking too fast in a target language, you might want them to slow down. 慢一点. So fast would be 快. 慢 would be slow. And 一点 would still be a little. 慢一点. 慢一点. This one is not very practical, especially nowadays we don't use map that often. Usually we use like electronic map or GPS right now, right? So 看地图, or 看 means look at, read right here for the map. 地图 is map. So 看地图, look at the map. 看地图. Look here. We used to say 你好. 你好 is hello, like merhaba. Hi, like bonjour, like other expressions. Okay. 你好吗? Right here would be how are you? How are you doing? So you see the difference here is that you add ma at the end. Ma, that becomes a question. What kind of question is that? It's a yes or no question. Okay. So ma, at every sentence, if you use ma at the end, that would become a yes or no question. So you see, I think it's pretty amazing because in Turkish, right, I often hear someone said m at the end that would indicate a question as well. For example, kalem var mı? Something like that. Why I said this is because at the customs they were asking me to fill out the forms. I don't have any pen, and then I just say kalem yok, and then the customs he asked me kalem yok mu or something, kalem var mı, something like that. So ma at the end would become like ma like hours ma. This is a very useful expression, but very dangerous one as well, because we often teach our children not to tell people where we live, right? Where are you? Where do you live? Okay. 你住哪? Where do you live? 你住哪? 你 would be you. 住 would be live. 哪 would be where. So you can see the sentence here. The pattern is subject first, verb, and then WH question. So, 你住哪? Very easy. Where do you live? And of course, with the questions coming after where do you live, 你住哪? Then you have to answer, right? For example, you can answer, 我住新北市. I live in New Taipei City. And you could also add other places as well at the end. 我住新北市. 我 would be I. 住 once again live. 新北市 New Taipei City. 我住新北市. I live in New Taipei City. 我住新北市. 我住桃园. Once again, you can answer other places. 桃园, remember? This is where the international airport lies. 我住桃园. I live in 桃园. 我住桃园. 桃园. 我住新竹. 我住新竹. And guess what? 新竹 would be another city or a county. 我住新竹. I live in 新竹. And 新竹, as I said before, a windy county or city. This is the map of Taiwan, and this is an interesting fact. It actually looks like sweet potato, and sweet potato can also be named as yam, yeah, and it's like potato but it's sweet, and the color varies as well. So 新北市, that is the red check. 桃园, that is the blue check. 新竹, that is the purple check. Okay, these are the three county or cities that I talked about before, and the shape of Taiwan is just like sweet potatoes. You can make sweet potatoes into so many products, such as you can bake them, grill them, you can actually, put them on fire, you can do many things. And then you get sweet potato chips, you get grilled or barbecued sweet potatoes, you get sweet potato soup, and with ginger, yes, and also sweet potato like balls, and those are pretty yummy. Look at them. What are they doing? Did you watch this movie before? 看上面. Look up. 看上面. Just like the dog. 看下面. 看下面. Looking down. Gordon Ramsay says, 快一点. 快一点. When I was in Turkey, I never felt that drivers needed to slow down for cops. 慢一点. 慢一点. But it's often so in Taiwan. People do that in Taiwan. 慢一点. Amo says, how are you? Hello, how are you? 你好吗? 看地图. Look at the map. Reminds me of the experience in Canada I told you about. 看地图, look at the map. 你住哪? 你住哪? A question to ask. Okay, Umut. I'm gonna wrap it up. So we have learned 10 terms today. First one, download. 下载. 下载. Upload. 上传. 上传. Fast. 快. 快. Slow. 慢. 慢. How much? 多少? 多少? Map. 地图. 地图. Hello. 你好. 你好. New York City. Sorry, New Taipei City. 新北市. 新北市. 桃园. 桃园. 新竹. 新竹. And also we have learned useful phrases. Number 1, look up. 看上面. 看上面. Look down. 看下面. 看下面. Hurry up. 快一点. 快一点. Slow down. 慢一点. 慢一点. Hello. 你好. 你好. How are you? 你好吗? 你好吗? Where do you live? 你住哪? 你住哪? I live in blah blah blah. 我住 blah blah blah. For example, I live in Turkey. 我住土耳其. I live in Taiwan. 我住台湾. Something like that. Okay, now we're going to try to write Chinese characters. This word is up. 上. So you make a straight and another straight stroke and another straight. So only 3 strokes, very easy. Okay, now we try another word. Down. 下. So the strokes are the same 3 strokes, only they're going downwards. Okay, let's try.
The class has come to an end, and I hope you've learned something, because I felt like I was repeating myself, and part of the learning is through repetition. I hope you pick up the phrases, the terms that we mentioned today, and I hope that you have practiced 上下, because those are really, really easy words to write, and they actually indicate the position. Yeah? Okay, this video is all for you, and I'm looking forward to making my second one. Thank you very much for being my motivation